This is everything I could pull on the Tsar Bell from the DoD's mainframe. The Soviets designed it as an orbiting satellite killer. The Bell violated the International Outer Space Treaty, and apparently the CIA used that to pressure Russia into signing the Brat Island Agreement with the US and Japan.
Now, what is it with Russia always naming a weapon after the Tsar?
Everybody wins.
Right. But there was also the secret Cosmodrome.
That's a good question.
Effectively an ICBM launch
Secret
facility,
Cosmodrome.
and a man waiting to get his hands on it. Isaac Kumano, the head of the Sod. Kumano was a retired Soviet lieutenant general. He secured the Tsar Bell passwords through his army connections. He took control of the Cosmodrome, then sent the detonation codes through the SATCOM link. Now Kumano's got enough missiles to blow the world back 50 years.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah, but
like it.
EMP. Like, does nobody care about that anymore?
Not really, no.
Look, man, I don't think you understand how EMPs work. You could totally, keep these sort of nuclear missiles around. No problem.
IL-2 Sturmovik. Looking real good these days.
Attack helicopter!
Well, this was sudden.
Well, I mean, we're coming up in the secret Cosmodrome, and they don't want us going up to it, so...
Stella, just keep us in the air. I've got this.
Oh man.
Oh.
I am
Oh,
hyped.
did this just become a rail shooter?
Yes, we're doing a rail shooter section.
Oh, I see.
The Jane Doe strategy of aim locking works really well here.
Bogey incoming, other side!
I got this.
I'm curious about how fast a helicopter would go in level flight.
Here they come.
Take your time, aim carefully!
Are you sure you want me to take my time, Stella?
Why is
Look.
she even flying us here? Like, what happened? I thought she was like our comm person.
Yeah, but then she came to the Broad Islands to go find us, like, a vehicle to get us over to the Cosmodrome.
Yeah, don't you remember when Team Bob killed themselves?
Jam!
How dare you
I can't shake
think of them so lowly after they commit suicide? Okay, of course there's a P-47 Thunderbolt. Yep.
What the hell? Is that Caraway?
Yeah.
Oh man,
Cavalry has arrived.
Thank you, Senator Armstrong of
the
Devil's
president. The president was a badass pilot the whole time.
Third. Wow, they have... Okay.
B-25 crew! Shake it,
B-25, yep. This makes a lot of sense. P-51. And, of course, it's all old folks flying them.
so I can bail out.
There's no
Well,
shit.
yeah, these are the only people left who know how to fly these old things.
Out of your mind.
It's like you can teach young people how to fly.
So, Ivan, just for one more thing to add to Ivan's badass counter, is that he can totally just jump from a fucking flying plane with no chute and be totally cool, ready for action.
Because he loves to play in the snow.
They sure aren't hiding the fact that they've turned the space center into a military installation.
Caraway brought paratroopers.
Yeah, it's pretty weird that they were able to conceal this so well. Considering there's no, like, camouflage or anything. That's a horrible use of those rockets.
Good luck, Ivan.
Just a bit.
This is Gold Team Leader. We've landed in the
So, our first objective is to take out these AA guns. I actually watched a speedrun of this game, like, a couple days ago, and you actually don't have to do this. Or most of the mission, really. Like, you could just keep running straight ahead.
And the game just wouldn't give a shit?
No!
But you wouldn't do that, Argate. You are committed to making sure that we get the full Devil's Third experience.
Okay, so the guns are invincible, but not the people using them. Is what I'm getting.
Nope. We just have to take out the people manning these guns.
Man, this is just like Call of Duty 1. You know, I really don't think there's enough fanfare given to the President of the United States as he bails your ass out in a World War II fighter. Like, he doesn't even get a line or anything.
I think he does say a little more later.
He better. How can you be the Senator Armstrong of this game if you have nothing to say?
Well, it's good that these power armor dudes seem to be weak in the head.
Yeah, it only took, what, 12 shots to kill him?
No, he's still not dead.
Yeah, he's still shooting at us.
Good.
I think he's dead now, though.
There you go. It only took 12 headshots and a couple grenades.
What'd you do to him?
Stick an explosive on his collar, you know.
Oh, I thought you just like lightly tapped him on the back of the neck.
Keep the aircraft fire. Keep a high priority fire.
I mean, I'm sure a tap from Ivan on the neck would probably kill a man.
Oh, probably, I guess.
Oh man, is it time for some trench warfare?
A little bit, yes. There's also a drink over here.
Delicious.
What was that, Pertsovka?
Yes.
That was...
Strange choice of moves there, Chaos.
Yeah, what did you expect was going to happen there?
My controller was being a little weird when I did that bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it was being weird, which was why you stood in open territory and just let the flamethrower guy kill you.
Well, by weird, I mean running out of battery, so I had to go find a cable.
Wow.
Good job, idiot. You couldn't hit a target who was like maybe 2 meters away.
Well, he didn't want to kill himself. He was trying to kill you with, like, the area effect. Didn't quite work out.
You know, I don't know. I'm not feeling it anymore.
I mean, speak for yourself.
I mean, the opening of the level was good, but I don't know.
Yeah, the game kind of just starts to lose a bit of steam around.
I'm gonna blame the music on this one.
No air cover yet. I can't get close. You can't hear you.
Like, I feel like the music is something I would have heard something from, like, 10, 15 years ago. Or like a really bad flight sim game. So do you, like, get anything since you can just, you know, run past this, apparently? Is this like a bonus objective or something?
No, like, the game expects you to do it, but it really doesn't actually want you to do it, or care if you do it, really.
So like, if you had completely ignored it and just jumped down into the trench, they still would have done the thing where it was like, hey, you know, AA disabled. And it would have
I don't know if it would do that, but, like, it would just let you move on. It's a little weird.
I mean, that's putting it lightly, I think.
That room gave me a lot of trouble recording, just because, like, as soon as you open the door, like, there's usually a guy just opening fire right away.
Ah, it's because you're wearing and abusing your iframes.
You're right.
Also, I want to say, I finally remembered what it was. I had to look this up. Those giant dudes, the fat guys, they remind me of Gossamer from the Bugs Bunny show. I can't be the only one.
Are you punching a power armor guy to death while he has a big fuck off axe?
Yeah.
I mean,
Look, if you get...
I was kind of wondering if breakfast would have, like, helped with that, but no.
Whoa, whoa. Let's not say things we can't take back. Like, you won, so clearly Oates did help.
Satellites were up, we still wouldn't see it.
This fortress is cloaked by what?
Well, remember, Jabbo, we don't have satellites or GPS.
Okay, but that's not cloaked.
Maybe they do have cloaking.
Took a while rounding up old warbirds and men who could fly them without.
Man, I wonder what they use for stealth technology. Maybe a giant tuning fork on a tower.
We broke some carriers out of mothballs. The Independence and the Constellation are a couple of clicks offshore.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, you know, aircraft carriers are just something that you casually pull out of storage every once in a while.
I mean, you gotta take them on a little swim every now and again.
So if you can paint the target,
Yeah,
we'll do the rest.
and not to mention we have all these SB-2As and these P-47s and these P-25s. Like, yeah, we can just make those out of thin air if we wanted to.
Alright, so this section, we have to deal with a bunch of these tanks. But we have a bunch of flares. So we're just gonna signal our cavalry just bomb the hell out of wherever the flares are.
Yeah, that's pretty handy, I guess.
That seems a tad more efficient than the way I thought you were going to go about doing it.
I thought you were gonna just shoot it to death. I was gonna be more impressed with that.
Thanks, game. I really appreciate you telling me how to use these flares after I use it.
Well, to be fair, that's not like the only game that ever does that. Chaos. Never change. And you can only call in one at a time, huh?
Yeah.
Cool.
I mean, you don't want to confuse the guys up there.
Nice work.
Yeah, it's not like they could see, whatever. And there's still a giant air war going on.
Yup. This last one's kind of a pain to get to because there's like no good cover in the way.
Wow, that's a huge bomb.
Yeah, it is.
Jesus Christ. It's like dropping a boat on them.
And for how big it is, it produced a surprisingly small explosion.